Hi guys, hello, hello. Welcome. How's everybody doing? Hi. I'm just getting some of this ready. And maybe I'll even, sorry, I didn't plan this, so I'm just playing around right now. Probably like that. Earlier I did a live, and apparently so these two I did earlier. So I'm sticking with this color theme as well as sort of similar imagery. So this was another one that I made. And so for this, I want to try and do like a bookshelf, I think, and then have maybe a window over here. I might change my mind. We'll see. Sometimes I think I want to do something a certain way, and then come to find out it's not coming together the way that I thought. So only one way to know: by doing it. How's everybody doing today? Okay, and I'm just gonna have some vines come down off of this side. And if there's anything you guys want to talk about, just let me know. If you have any questions. Let's see, for the background, I'm still not sure exactly what color. I might go with the pink again. Could go with gray. I'll start with pink. And Hi guys, welcome, welcome. How are you? Do I have any digital artists in here with me? Today I've been working with a limited palette. I started yesterday on this piece, so I am still making a tutorial on this, but it'll be coming out tomorrow. So I've been using the same color palette to create different pieces. Also using the same style and brush, so that way there's continuity. I'm just putting in some simple details, doesn't need to be perfect looking. Something I like about this particular brush and the style, it allows you the freedom to not get too hung up on getting the details just right. If you do paint, what is your favorite or preferred subject matter? I tend to really love nature, but I am trying to get a little bit more into just different types of focus. So right now I've been trying to do a little bit more character art, but I do plan on, sorry if you can hear my kiddo screaming in the background. He's fine, he's just, oof. He's just expressing himself loudly. Woo. But I tend to enjoy nature, so I'm trying to just branch out. I think it makes me a better artist when I start practicing things that are just not my, I would say, in my comfort zone. There was definitely a point in my artist journey where I sort of just stayed where I was comfortable, and I think my work really reflected that. It started to become just kind of boring, repetitive, predictable. All right, so on this layer for the vines, I'm going to put it on alpha lock, and this will ensure that as I draw, nothing I draw outside of the vines will show up. And I'm going to use this lighter teal color, so that way, so see, it doesn't go anywhere. I'm just going to use that to highlight some of the leaves, some of the designs. Maybe not like that though, because I'm not liking the way that looks. Change my mind, guys. We're just going to keep it there. I might use black, then that looks a little better. I thought I wanted one thing, turns out I didn't. Okay, now I'm going to go on my next layer, and this is where I can start deciding what sort of things I would like to see. So I think I would like some sort of bottles. Like potion bottles, I guess. All right, I'm going to go to the layer beneath that to be able to color it in, and I think for this one up here I'll try red. It's not even like a red, it's like a salmon, but on here I think it looks pretty red. And maybe I can just do some sort of swirls. Nah, we won't do that, but I could do a stopper maybe, and I can use like this color. There we go. Put the stopper there. And let's see, what one should I do? I'll do this one for now. Okay. And I might make these white, so that way I can do something like that. There we go. Hi, hello. How are you guys? Welcome, welcome. So nice to have you here. So I'm not sure how this will pan out. I didn't plan it, but what I'm doing is I'm working in similar, well, not similar, the same colors. I'm using a limited palette, so I made this one yesterday. I'm also using the same brushes, so that way I'm consistent with the style and the continuity of the pieces. So these are sort of where I'm at right now. Right now I'm attempting to make a bookshelf using those similar colors. We'll see what happens. I'm hopeful, but I'm just trying to relax into it and not put too much pressure on myself. Okay, I want a plant, I think here. Maybe just put like just a little design of some kind on there. And then I'm going to, I guess, do that for now. I'm just laying out where I think some of the vines will go. And while I am using this color, like you could definitely, you could try doing something like unconventional, like doing the black if you wanted. I kind of want to do that, but I'm gonna just stick with what I'm already painting. There will be other opportunities to make plants. And so do I have anybody else in here who is an artist, digital artist, traditional artist? What is your medium of choice, or mediums? It's okay to have more than one that you enjoy utilizing. I obviously enjoy digital, but and I use Procreate, but I also really enjoy watercolor and gouache. I used to work primarily in acrylic. I have been terrified of oil, but I do plan on overcoming that fear. Okay. Wondering if I need to make this just a touch lighter, but warmer, grayer, or I can make it darker. I just feel like that's too washed out, so I'm just seeing, I think darker. I'm gonna go with this. I can always change it. That's the good news. All right, now I'm gonna put in a few books. Nope. Make sure your lines are closed before you try and fill them. And I'm going to just add some details on the books. Okay, hold on one second while I just play around with one idea. I could try to make it like a black. I kind of like this. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Well, at least I have options now, guys. Because I like the contrast, and I just feel like these are almost too warm and just too similar to these colors in here. So now, if you look at my other pieces, like I've said, I'm trying to keep continuity. So if you look at these, I have some like white flowers and some of these like other types of leaves. So I'm going to try putting some of those in right now. I think it calls for some floral elements. And I use this color for their center. That works for me, I think. I'd like to put a window over here, so we'll see how that happens. If not, I'll just crop. I'll crop it. Right now, I'm going to make a pumpkin. There's a lot of pink on this side, so I'm going to go over here. And the way that I was doing the pumpkins before, I didn't want it on that layer. No. I'll just leave those. Those are fine. They can stay. They can stay. Make sure you're mindful of your your layers, guys. Don't do like I do. Okay. And then I'll do like a lighter pumpkin, maybe here. And then maybe behind that I can do something more like this. Okay. So let's see how the black shows up, because that's what I was using before. I'm just not sure if it will register or read as well now back here. It reads okay. Let me try other colors real quick, and if not, I'll go back to that. What other color, you ask? Great question. Let me try white just for shits and giggles. Sorry if you don't like swearing. I try not to swear on my lives. Do I try and not swear in my real life? That would be a no. Okay, I think, what are you guys' thoughts? I feel like this white is working okay. Ish. I'll keep it there for now while we decide. And I'll put some white flowers here. Maybe like a couple over here. Also, feedback is great. There are no wrong answers. As long as you're respectful, I have no problem with feedback. Okay. I think that's it's doing something. That's for sure. It's doing something. So now I want to try and get more of these greens and maybe some of this gray in there too, just to break it up some. So I will start with maybe laying down book. No. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to try a black book on top. I don't know how well it'll register, but I'm going to try it anyways. Where am I missing? Stay in there, man. Okay. Maybe try dark green on the right side. A green pumpkin over here. I just want to make sure. On the right side, right? Maybe, or here. Top shelf, lower shelf. Let me know. All right. I'm going to do a sideways book here. Okay, bottom shelf. Okay, I will definitely do that. After I just get some of these down, I will go over there. I also move around a lot, so I have no problem like jumping around. I'm not sure about this color, so I'm just going to add a new layer. So that way, if I don't like it, I can just delete it. Maybe I could do one lighter color over here. Since I have a lighter color over here, just try and bring the color over a bit in the piece. Okay, I'll figure out something for here, but I think that works. Let me put some details on the books. Does this register? No, the color's not. And does this register a little better? I will just keep it simple and do like a square. It's not a square, guys. It's a rectangle. Sorry. And I might change that. It's a little light, but it'll work for now. Okay. What do I want here? Maybe some swirls? Okay. So I will do a combination over here of the, nope, don't do that, that, and I'll do a dark pumpkin as well. Sorry, I am not using my typical tools, so there we go. That over. I could move it behind. I think that would look nice. Okay. And then beneath that, that. Okay. Alrighty. I think I'll make like some sort of ghost over here. Is anybody working on any projects right now themselves? Or maybe not actively at this present moment, but in general? size is better. All right. Ooh, I love that. Yes, add a cat. I like that. I'm thinking black with white highlights. I'll try that first, and if that doesn't work, we'll try something else. I'm thinking here. I wanted the cat laying down, but I'm realizing I need reference for that because I'm like, I don't know how it would look. Okay, give me a sec. All right, let's see if I can make this happen. Okay, so one, here are the eyes. Head. Here. This might take me a couple tries, but I'm determined. Definitely needs more black on the back side. And then I'm wondering then if I need to bring the tail up. I'm not a fan of that. I will change the face, but I'm just trying to get the shape. So I'm gonna do that, grab some white, go back up here. All right, so tail will be here. Definitely want some like whiskers. No. Still don't like that. I'll figure it out though. Maybe I need the ears further apart. Could just make them evil. I could just do that and just evil kitty. I'll leave that for now. I'll come back to it. I think sometimes, ooh, yes, witch's hat. I think sometimes it's okay to just step back. I'll come back to it, but I will have that there. And I don't know what I accidentally drew, so I'm just gonna go like that. and delete. There we go. And then I would also probably put some sort of like floral or something here to help the cat stand out more. I like the idea of a witch's hat, so I'll do one over here, I think. I'm gonna just play around with this. Do I want the kitty up here? Do I want the cat? Okay, so I don't need your input right now, settings. Maybe here, here. What do you guys think? 1, 2, or 3? I'll leave her there for now. And yes, it's a her. I had a black kitty that I had to put to sleep last year. And I had her for a really long time. She was 14. I had her all 14 years. All right, so I've got 2 different answers so far. Anybody else have input? I do agree, 2 or 3. In the meantime, I'll just work on a witch's hat here. Oh, you don't have to say sorry. You didn't do anything wrong. All right, so based on just being unanimous in the comment section, I am going, not unanimous, but overall, top vote was shelf 3. So we shall 1, 2, no, sorry, 2. That's what I meant. Sorry, my brain struggling today. Okay, so this could use some of the more pinks. So I'm gonna maybe put some flowers on this. And I can do this pink here and maybe do like that. I don't know much about the topic, but as long as people are happy and not hurting anybody, I don't really see a point in judging or, crapping on someone else's life choices. I think there's enough judgment in the world. All right, hopefully this reads a little bit. It gets the job done. And maybe I'll add some pink flowers here. Maybe put some flowers here, maybe like add a vine or something. Have it like crawling up the books. I think there's just a lot of, I think people judge things they don't understand, Let's see, I'm gonna do, I think, white at the center of these, just to try and keep it as light as possible because of how dark the bookshelf is. going to real quick go behind this so I can draw like a connecting vine. Oh, thank you so much for the compliment. Thank you. Thanks for holding on. All right, I'm gonna look up a few more cat, where are my words? Reference. All right. I think I'm going to pull this color up here and maybe do like a pumpkin coming from behind the ghosty. All right, and then maybe that. And then maybe I can add some like flowers here. Oh, thank you. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm not sure I'll be able to finish this all in one sitting tonight, but I do feel like it's slowly coming together. I've been having a lot of fun doing these projects. I think the limited palette, one, challenges me, but also simplifies things at the same time. I'm just gonna see if maybe having some of this over here, and maybe I can even have some of it kind of crawl behind here. Thinking that works. Ooh, sweets. Ooh, I like this idea. Okay, when I'm thinking of sweets, I'm thinking of like the candies that go like this. Does that, like, do you think that, like, and then adding detail to it, you think that could work? Because that's what came to mind when you said sweets. Ooh, also maybe some leaves. Do that color. And just leave it. It's fine. I can do things on several different layers. It's not a big deal. Okay. Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us today. Not there. Is it here? Where did I get this color? Yeah, okay. Go away. Still on the wrong. Thank you. All right, let's try. Assuming I'm on the right. Yes, I am. Okay. There we go. I'm well, thank you. Thank you for asking, and thank you for joining us. Okay, I'm going to attempt to put that candy that I said here, the candy shapes that I was thinking. And if it doesn't work, you guys just let me know. I don't know, maybe I can do something like that. Oh no, you're fine. You're not rude at all. I'll probably get off of here in the next, like, between 10 and 20 minutes. And I need to make sure I put some books in here. I think I'll just have a bunch stacked straight up here. Like that, but more. And then I can figure out how else I want stuff to work. Maybe start there. Oh, do I have the door locked? I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. Oh, thank you, baby. Appreciate it. Look what I'm making. It's it's a cute little bookshelf.
With a ghost.
Yeah, and did I show you these? I made this one earlier.
Aww.
And I made...
I like that one.
I'm torn which one I like better. I like this one too.
But I like the second one just because I like that I don't know what the face looks like.
Mystery.
Yeah, mystery boo.
Mystery boo. Thank you, bye. Do you need anything? Are you guys okay downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you, baby. Oh, thank you. I try. I mean, I'm sure I have moments. I'm sure like anybody else. But I do try to be kind. I've, you know, I mean, I think everybody experiences a lot of pain in life, but I've just decided, you know, if I can avoid causing other people pain, I will. Not to the point of like sacrificing or jeopardizing my own boundaries, but, you know, there's no reason why I can't be, you know, kind to someone, supportive to someone, even if I don't always understand. I don't have to. What's that saying? Like, it's like costs nothing to be kind. It really doesn't. And there's a lot of people out there determined to be unkind, which is sad. Lots of unhappy people determined to make other people also unhappy. I probably need to be a little bit more specific there. Good. Oh, hi, Jay. Welcome. Hello, hello. This is what we are working on. I think I spent the last 3 years as a life coach to abuse survivors, and obviously I'm switching gears, but you know, I think after just seeing so much pain and so much suffering, it's just really hard. It's hard to believe how much suffering is in the world, and I don't want to be a contributor if I can help it. So if I can be kind to someone, you know, even if I don't know them, I would like everybody to feel safe in a space and welcome, you know. But I mean, that's an ideal thought, and it's not always possible, you know. Unfortunately, not everyone can get along or will choose to get along, but I will absolutely do my best to make this a safe space for myself as well as others. Nope. Let's see. I'm having fun with this piece. Which one? I'm definitely going to have to change this gray, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. It's fine. It's going to be okay. But it's the only thing in there gray. And I'm just like, no. I'm sorry, gray. With love and respect, you do not have a place in this piece, but I will put you in something else. We will find you a place. It's just not here. Ooh, and then I could put a little pumpkin here, maybe. Poor gray. I know, right? Being left out. I'm really not trying to be mean to gray. I appreciate what it does. I just think, you know, there's a better fit somewhere else, and it's just not here, and it's not personal. It's a good color. I appreciate it, you know. Maybe I could put like a big pumpkin back here. And I think it'll work if I add the white. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. I hope you have a wonderful sleep evening. Hopefully we'll see you again sometime soon. I guess I'm gonna trust myself. I don't need a new layer. I can paint directly on top of this with success. Nope. Add details to the books. And I think for this one, I'll just keep it simple. All right, I think I could definitely paint in some leaves here. After I'm done with this shelf, I'm gonna take, I think, the night off. Or I could also just take a short break. I have like medication on my face from my dermatologist, and I can only leave it on so long, and I do need to wash it off soon, so. Like that, and then have one here. Kind of look like fish, but that's okay. It's fine. Maybe do a couple flowers here, just to brighten up this area. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's the worst. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. I think Maybe some greenery here would also be cute. Sorry for the shaking. I still need to like think about this one. I want the cat. I want the cat. I just don't know that I like my cat. That's okay. Let's see, maybe try... I just feel like this cat looks too happy. Is that just me? And it's not like I want my cat to be unhappy. I just... that just made it happier. No. All right, and now I'm starting to realize this looks balanced. This does not. It's fine though. We'll get there. Maybe no mouth. Let's try it. Why not? I'm open. I think you might be onto something. Okay, so then the question is, do we do those eyes? Or do we do... Nope, I need white. Thank you. Do we do like these eyes? I think I liked the other way. I don't know. You guys get to decide. Cats are sassy. My cat dragon, she was very sassy. She was sweet, but good Lord, did she have an attitude. She let you know how she was feeling. She was very opinionated. Awesome. I could try putting in some like oak tree leaves, like something like that, but maybe in a different color because I don't want them competing, so maybe like this one. I'm wondering if this is an if. I'm gonna duplicate this because, you know, let's not accidentally get rid of something. Let's see if we can make this just a tiny lighter gray. All right, so what do you guys think? This or this? I kind of still like the dark one. Maybe I could go somewhere in between, take down the opacity just a touch. Something like that. I feel like that's a nice compromise between the two. All right, I'm gonna trust myself. Got all these items combined. And I'm going to try drawing in some white flowers to help balance it out. Alrighty, here we go. And then I'm gonna do the autumn, like what's the oak tree leaf? Maybe I could put one over here, maybe? Maybe not, no. But maybe like here. Okay, so I think I like this one better than this one. It's just slightly lighter. Just slightly lighter. So I've been on this live for 71 minutes. So 71 minutes. However, I mean, I've been talking, pausing. I didn't plan it. You know, usually, you know, you'd probably sit down and at least sketch out where you'd like things, which I think expedites the process. But I was just like, I have an idea. I'm just going to sit down and do it. But I think you could probably do, if there was like a plan of action, I think you could probably get this done in like under an hour. I did similar pieces earlier today, like this, and I did both of these during the live earlier, and I think the live was like an hour and about 30 minutes, so about 45 minutes I'd say for each. But again, I'm talking, I'm pausing, and you know, maybe I'm taking a sip of my drink, stuff like that. There's a lot of projects that take me way longer than I think they will. In my head, I'm like, oh, that's like a 10-minute project. And then I'm like, oh, never mind, that's like a 30-minute project. You know, it takes you however long it takes you. And there's so many factors. It's comfortability, it's whether or not you planned it, whether or not you've made something similar, it's whether or not you have like your colors picked out. Like there's so much. Oh, thank you, babe. Beautiful. There's so much that can, you know, come into play in terms of how quickly you're moving through something. And even I have to be reminded of this because when I make a piece, like I'll show you one of the longest pieces I've recorded and made. Also, I made this the other day, guys. I'm pretty proud of it still. This one I'm really proud of. Look at that rib cage. That rib cage was not like that when I started. But the longest tutorial that I have up right now is probably this one. I'm almost certain. So the tutorial edited with the voiceover and all that is down to like an hour and like 40 minutes. But in reality, this piece took me like 3 hours, if not a little more, like maybe 3 hours and 30-ish minutes. But you know, I'm when I make a tutorial, I'm editing out the pauses, I'm editing out any unnecessary decisions that I make. I'm editing out any, like, let's say I try to color and I'm like, nope, undo that. Like I'm taking out all of that additional stuff for you guys so you don't have to worry about that. So while this might take me, you know, 3.5 hours, I'm able to have tutorials out that hopefully will get you guys to around, you know, it won't be exact, it'll definitely be a little bit longer, but hopefully around like 2 hours rather than 3.5 hours, because it took me that long to fiddle around with everything and figure out how I wanted it to look. Like when I did this one, I did have a sketch. I started with the sketch, but I had no color palette picked out. And I did this one over the course of like 3 different lives, I think, maybe 4. And each of those lives was probably about an hour or so. So even though this is technically simpler than the one, like in terms of painting, all I did was right here, right? Whereas for the other one, you know, I did the whole concept, background, foreground, middle ground, and then, you know, just the whole environment. And I probably spent about the same amount of time because it just depends on what you're comfortable with, rather how prepared you are, and you know, if you have distractions. So try not to get discouraged if you're like, that would take me forever. Everybody's different. I saw a fox. Oh yes, I have a tutorial on the fox actually. So I have a tutorial on how to paint this fox. And then I have a couple of recordings of me doing lives with this fox. And this is just me showing different ways that you could utilize it in different backgrounds. So that's one of the backgrounds, another of the backgrounds, or like environments, I guess. And then, you know, something a little bit more simple. So, you know, there's different ways. I have tutorials. Alrighty. Oh no, I'm muted. I hope not. Weird. Am I showing up for you guys? Do you see me? That's so weird. Okay, well, maybe that's just a sign it's time for me to go today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram as well. I appreciate your time and you guys hanging out. So sorry that there's like a weird lag happening right now. I don't know why it's not recording. But thank you all so much. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And hopefully I'll see you soon. Take care, guys.